So now if you're Grosjean, you're all the way at the back. You're like, I got nothing to lose. It is 10-tenths. And DeFrancesco having to be very defensive on Callum Ilott, who gets by in turn 1. Here they come to 3.
And then right behind him, Newgarden is trying to get through Kyle Kirkwood. That's moving his way essentially through traffic. Kirkwood is off strategy.
It's bad luck for Colton Herta having the car in front of you come in and pit. You saw how slow he was getting away. That's definitely costing him time. And Scott Dixon capitalizes on the cold tires down into turn 1.
Dixon on hot tires, as you said, James, and this is where Colton has to settle.
A lot of push to pass being used by both these guys already.
Here it comes. Send it, send it.
To the inside, Grosjean has got a nose ahead. He's got it done. Grosjean and Power now is going to have to try to be able to fend off Rahal behind it. Back to green in Toronto. Good jump for Scott Dixon, and then side by side, Rahal going for a spot on McLaughlin, and I think he's got him.
Side by side through turn 2. Scott's gonna have to yield, and he's out in the marbles. That's letting other cars go by. Ericsson's through, Pagano's through.
That wasn't very pleasant.
Dylan DeFrancesco had to hit the brakes there to avoid getting into the wall. David Maluka squeezed him. Will Power taking advantage, driving him all the way to the outside.
There's the slide job and the shove job, and that was a shove. Power filling it.
No mistakes, no issues as Palou looks to the inside of turn 8. It's going to be a tough one.
Oh, Palou, get out of my way.
I think Pagano might have backed out enough to save him there. That was tight.
That'll come as you see a replay of Award finally getting by Rinus VeeKay down in turn 3.
And this is what needs to happen because those guys were running around in the 102s, but Dixon and Herta behind them, who they're racing with on strategy, down in the mid-101s.
Award coming from way back, Kevin. That was good.
Yeah, look at the gap. He's already pulled out over a second in just a couple corners.
Not a racing driver or qualified to judge anything, but that's going to be added to that mixtape at the end of the year of all the side-by-side contact for the 28.
Here it comes.
And VeeKay coming back and getting the spot. Is Grosjean wounded a little bit?
That's a great move from Rinus VeeKay. That's such a tough corner to pull a pass off, guys. You come through that kink in turn 7.
Move, great move.
Pato O'Ward, he's like, man, we're at the front, we stayed out, but I'm still 15th. He's got to make something happen now. The chances that people take it bigger and bigger. Award sending it inside of Grosjean.
My God, we saw him make a late move on Rinus VeeKay. That was just as late, if not later, on Romain Grosjean. Went sailing by him.